This is all about taking back control of your comfort. Having your own tape handy means you can follow along with our examples and then apply these exact steps to yourself right after we finish. You ready? Let's get into it. Section 1, the perfect fit formula. Finding your correct size isn't about just staring at a wall of bras and hoping for the best. It's actually a journey of 3 amazingly simple steps. Step 1, measure your underbust. Step 2, measure the bust itself. And step 3, find the mathematical difference between those two numbers. That's the whole shebang. No guessing games, just 3 clear actions. So let's break down how to get the most accurate numbers. Now, the most common mistake people make here actually involves the tension of the tape. When you measure your band that's right under your bust, that tape needs to be snug. You see, the band actually provides 80% of a bra's support, so a snug measurement is absolutely crucial for your foundation. You'll just round that number up to the nearest even number. But when measuring the bust, the fullest part of your chest, the tape must be loose. If you pull it tight, you end up compressing the tissue, which means you're going to calculate a cup size that's way too small. So remember, snug for the band, loose for the bust. Section 2, Example 1. Let's calculate the 34D. Let's walk through this. We start with Step 1, the band. Imagine wrapping that soft measuring tape perfectly level around your ribcage, directly under the bust. Remember our rule? Pull it snug. In this scenario, let's say our measurement comes out to exactly 33.46 inches. Now, you obviously can't go to the store and buy a 33.46 band, right? So we follow our rule and round up to the nearest even number. That 33.46 becomes a clean, solid 34. And that is our official band size for this equation. Next up, Step 2, the bust. We take that exact same measuring tape, but now we bring it up around the back and across the absolute fullest part of the chest. And remember the critical distinction here. Keep it loose. You want the tape to just glide over the tissue, not dig into it at all. For this example, that loose, comfortable measurement comes out to exactly 37.4 inches. Now for Step 3, the math. We just need to find the difference between our 2 core measurements to figure out the cup volume. It's literally just simple subtraction. We take our bust measurement of 37.4 and subtract our unrounded baseband measurement, which was 33.4. Let's see what that leaves us with. Exactly 4. That is our magic number for this first example. A difference of exactly 4 inches between the rib cage and the fullest part of the bust. So what does this all mean? Well, the crucial point is how that number translates into a letter. In the sizing world, every inch of difference equals 1 cup size up. So a 4-inch difference directly translates to a D cup. We just pair that D cup with the 34 band size we calculated back in Step 1, and voila, we arrive at our final perfectly calculated size, 34D. No dressing room tears required, just straightforward logic. Section 3, Example 2, the 30B. Let's run through one more to really lock this in. Once again, we begin with the band. We wrap the tape snug around the ribs. This time, our subject measures exactly at 30 inches. Now remember our rule from before about rounding to the nearest even number? Well, 30 is already an even number, so there is absolutely no rounding required here. The measurement stays perfectly at a 30. Moving right along to the bust, we wrap the tape loosely over the fullest part of the chest. For this profile, the tape gives us a nice clear measurement of 32 inches. Okay, we have our band, we have our bust. You probably already know exactly where we're going next. Yep, it's time for the subtraction formula. We take our bust measurement of 32 inches and we subtract our snug band measurement of 30 inches. 32 minus 30, doing this simple math gives us the exact volume we need to accommodate. And the difference is 2. A crisp, clear 2-inch difference between the band foundation and the bust volume. Since every inch represents a cup size, a 2-inch difference perfectly equals a B cup. We combine that B cup with our 30 band, and we have a final precise size, 30B. Notice how, regardless of the starting numbers, the formula never changes. It's consistent, it's reliable, and honestly, it totally empowers you to understand your own sizing. Section 4, the ultimate fit check. Now, what's really interesting about this is how simple it looks all laid out. Here's the entirety of cup sizing decoded into one simple table, your ultimate master cheat sheet. I highly encourage you to take a mental screenshot or, even better, snap a picture of your screen right now. If your difference is 1 inch, you're an A cup. 2 inches is a B, 3 inches is a C, 4 inches is a D, and a 5-inch difference bumps you up to a DD or an E. This table is your absolute best friend when translating measurements into a real-world garment. But finally, the math only really matters if the garment actually feels good on your body, right? So here is your ultimate physical fit check, the two-finger rule. When you put the bra on, look in the mirror. The band should be perfectly level straight across your back. If it's riding up between your shoulder blades, that band is too loose. Next, slide 2 fingers underneath the band at the back. It should feel comfortably snug. You should be able to fit those 2 fingers, but no more. If it's level and it passes the 2-finger test, congratulations, you have officially found your perfect fit. So we've walked through the steps, we've broken down the math, and we've given you the cheat sheet. You literally have all the tools you need right in front of you. So take that measuring tape you grabbed at the beginning of this explainer. Go run the numbers for yourself. Now that you have the true formula, are you ready to find out if you've been wearing the wrong size your entire life? Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and here's to a future of perfect fits and absolutely zero discomfort.